Haha. Yo, what's up, little homies, boys and girls, ladies and gents? Today's topic is about kids talking gang talk, kids walking gang walk. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to walk it, you got to be real, and you could die or do life in the pen. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip. You got this, friend. Kids talking gang talk, walking gang walk. 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 Today I had a slight confrontation.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kids Talk Gang Talk. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is a show that deals with the alternatives and interventions to gang violence. I'm your host, Jennifer Lee Trendowski. We have our two special guests here today with us. We have the lovely and gorgeous Nikki Monroe, who is a rap artist and an actress, and she's going to be performing a couple of songs for us called Make You Want Me and Prove It, and she's going to be talking a little bit about her career too. We also have her producer here, Roberto, Valencia, and we're also going to see a really special trailer coming up soon called Bullies, talking about younger violence. So anyway, stick back, go get some popcorn, some candy, stick around for our trailer, and we're going to be back and interview these guys. Thanks for watching.
Sometimes I dream I'm in a place far away from everywhere and everyone. Here I can do whatever I want to do with no one to tell me that I'm doing it wrong or that I look stupid doing it. There's no one here to bother me or hurt me or make me feel like I'm the most useless person on the earth. No one laughs at me or calls me names. It's paradise. But I always wake up from this dream and then I'm back in my real life. At home things are okay, but at school the kids bother me. They think it's funny to scream in my ear and to make me look like an idiot in front of everyone. Even the people I thought were kind of nice are mean to me when other people are around.
Looks like somebody left some excess baggage in the hallway. Maybe we should dump it out.
Leo's the worst. Every day he tries to hurt me and embarrass me, and I don't even know why. And since everyone likes him so much, they all think it's cool to mess with me too. Sometimes I think I should tell on him, but what for? No one's gonna do anything about it, and besides, it'll only make things worse for me if I do. What did I ever do to make everyone hate me? Why am I different from any other kid? Is it because my name is Benjamin Andres Galvan and my initials spell bag? Is that the reason they don't stop bothering me? Man, I just wish they'd leave me alone. That'll never happen.
Sorry, man. My bad.
I hate school. I hate my life. I want to die.
Benjamin, Mr. Wynn seems to think that there's a problem that we need to address.
I know, my grades are slipping.
Do you want me to tell you what we think?
I don't know.
We think that you're having trouble with some of the kids here.
There's nothing like that going on, Mr. Bullies. Can I just go back to lunch?
Sure, Benjamin. Just this morning, I read a story about an 11-year-old boy who committed suicide after being bullied incessantly for 3 years. Can you believe that? An 11-year-old child. And this isn't an isolated incident. This problem is a growing one that has to be dealt with now before another child reaches that point.
Are you worried that one of our students might be headed in that direction?
I'm worried that you might be.
Hey, Back, where have you been?
Nowhere.
Don't mess with me, Back.
I'm not.
Why were you in the building?
Mr. Donnie wanted to know why my grades were slipping.
What'd you tell him?
Did I try and do better, all right?
Yeah, all right, for now. I still want to talk with you after school. Hey, Back. Man, I'm tired of you causing me trouble.
I didn't do anything.
First, Miss Wagner says something to me, and then Mr. Dottie asks if I know about anyone messing with you. I had it with you causing me trouble.
I didn't say anything. I swear I didn't.
You idiot! You're such a worthless piece of trash.
Please stop.
Not until I know you're really sorry.
In the night, I lie awake, scared about tomorrow, knowing I will make mistakes and bring myself more sorrow.
I'm a loser is what they tell me. I guess it must be true.
Otherwise, I would be happy, and they wouldn't do what they do.
I can't do anything right, it seems, no matter how I try.
Because of this, I hear yells and screams, and it makes me want to die.
If I wasn't ugly or stupid, if I weren't so worthless or sad.
If I didn't mess up everything I did, maybe they wouldn't all be so mad.
I wish I could just fall asleep, however, and never wake up again.
Because I would rather sleep forever than live this life with no friends.
A lot of people say that bullying is a normal part of growing up, but they don't know what they're talking about. Because if it was so normal, why does it only happen to some people and never for any good reason? And also, if how can it be normal if it makes kids think about things that kids aren't even supposed to be thinking about, like hating someone and getting revenge and even committing suicide? And even if you tell someone, all they do is tell you to ignore the bullies, but how can you ignore them when they're always in your face, yelling at you, pushing you and hitting you and calling you names, even if you try to stay away from them? Like, that's why some kids think that the only way to stop the bullies is by hurting them or even killing them. That's why they take guns or bombs to school. And that's also why some kids end up killing themselves. They just want it to stop. I'm not sure what I think yet. All I know is I can't live like this anymore. I don't want to. Please help me.
Hi, welcome back to Kids Talk Gang Talk. I'm your host, Jennifer Lee Trondowski, and that was a trailer from the new movie, Bullies. We're back here with Miss Nikki Monroe, who is a rap artist and an actress. And I guess let's get started by telling us how you got into the music industry.
Well, I've always loved music, and I've always written and wrote songs and performed them, and so, it was probably a few years ago, I would say 3 or 4 years ago, I was just out with my friends, and, every time I was out, I would always, we get in circles and people start rapping, and then I always join in, and then a producer, he was like, you should try to just get down and record, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll try it, and then I went into the studio, and from that moment forward, that's what I've been doing, and that's what I love to do.
Now, what would you say your style is? Do you have one style, or do you like to play around with different styles?
I mean, I like to play around with different, rhyme patterns and different things and different music, so I would say, I don't think I have a particular style that's compared to anybody out already. I think I'm just creating my own sound, and I have my own sound.
Is there a musical artist that inspired you when you were growing up?
Yes. I mean, I'm from the Bay Area, San Francisco, so I, grew up with a lot of the Bay Area rappers, like Digital Underground, Too Short, E40. Tupac was one of my favorite rappers, and I would say if I had to pick one rapper, it'll be Tupac.
And how did you feel about growing as a rapper in an industry that was really dominated by males?
It is difficult as a female rapper in the male-dominated type of environment, but really I just try to maintain, what I'm trying to do and really stay focused and be positive and maintain my professionalism, because a lot of times, guys may think that you're not really serious, but I'm extremely serious and determined to do what I want to do.
Now, one guy that really is supporting your career is your producer and manager, Roberto. Yes. How did you guys meet?
We met, we met a while ago when I was working in the studio, and then we got back in contact about 4 months ago and really, put it together and start working on the album.
And he pretty much helps you with your music, the music end of your career?
Yes, he does produce the songs, and he also is, he also guides me. He's also a very good manager type style, he's very good.
Now, what made you decide to also go into acting as well?
Along with music, I've always loved acting. Ever since I was like 10 years old, I've been in plays and musicals. So acting has just been a part of me as an entertainer as well. And I would say my favorite actress is Angela Bassett. Yeah.
Have you done you've done Broadway style musicals, and do you dance as well?
No, I don't really dance like professionally. I dance at the parties or whatnot, but
but you do like principal musical roles. And
yeah. The musicals, they haven't really involved too much dancing. I mean, some light choreography, of course, but nothing too intense.
Now, what's the album you guys are working on right now?
Well, right now we're choosing the songs for the album. It's an independent album, so we're just looking through the different songs that we want to go in, the direction we want to take in order to put it together.
Do you have? Well, you know what? Let's go back. So, what age did you said you started around 10 years old? Rapping, or you started plays around 10 years old?
Plays around 10.
When did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I was 12.
Around the same time.
Yeah, around the same time. My dad, he was a musician. He gave me this electronic keyboard, with all the sounds in it. And so I would just like put on the sound and the beat, and then I would just start writing little songs, and I would have my friends come over and give them like singing parts, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this part, and then I would record it. And
so you're a composer too, really. And you compose, you write, and plus you rap and you sing.
Yeah.
And so do you know how to play the piano as well now?
I do know the basics. Like I used to play when I was younger, but I haven't practiced in a while.
Now, what was it like for you growing up? Were you always the popular one at school and always the most talented, or how was growing up?
It wasn't really like that. Like, I was really shy, even though I would love to perform. That's what would bring me out. But growing up in like middle school and elementary school, I was like really shy and not unsure of myself. And, it actually took this program that I was in called Aim High, which they have in the Bay Area for underprivileged youth. And it really like brought me out of my shell, and I became more confident in who I was and what I wanted to do in life. And it kind of helped me into high school as well as, when I went to college. So it was a really, really good program that I'll
How did they specifically help you? I mean, were there activities? Were there group things? I mean,
yeah, because it was like a summer program, but it was like the teachers were young. They were like in high school, and then they also had some college teachers that were in college, so they could really relate to you. And we had this thing like no put down. So like when you went to the program, you weren't allowed to put anybody else down. And so if you put somebody else down, you can get kicked out. So everybody was kind of almost forced to be nice to each other.
So it was positive encouragement.
Exactly. But
we're going to take a really quick break and take a look at one of your videos called Make Me Want You, or Make You Want Me, actually. Either way, it's pretty good. Anyway, so stick with us, check out this really cool video, and then we're going to be right back, and we're going to continue talking.
I've been seeing you around, and I don't know, I just wanted to let you know.
The more I see you, the more you're looking sexy. You ain't shy, baby boy, come test me. 'Cause I wanna turn you out. Make you want my love.
When I look into your eyes,
you know that I want you.
You can tell from my vibe.
You know that I need you. 'Cause I wanna turn you out. Make you want my love.
Top down, chrome spinning, relaxing my mind. Dubs bumping in the back, now I'm taking my time. Red light, stop, look to my right, to my surprise. You looking at me dead in my eyes. What you searching for? I feel your style, your smile and all. Nice lips, clean whip, ice tech on your wrist, okay. You're doing your thing, I gave you my name, it's Nikki. And I'm really feeling you. About 6'2", like double L, ripped up, strong arms. Right size to pick me up, I like that. Matter of fact, I'm infatuated right back. Yeah, I know you want me like that.
The more I see you, the more you're looking sexy. You ain't shy, baby boy, come test me. 'Cause I wanna turn you out. Make you want my love.
When I look into your eyes,
you know that I want you.
You can tell from my vibe.
You know that I need you. 'Cause I wanna turn you out. Make you want my love.
Now I got your attention, you're feeling my style. All the right dimensions, I'm killing them. Lip line, reeling them. Right size, nice size, thick thighs. Everything you need to fulfill your prescription, and then some. Confidence is stronger than most. Not your average, I got some magic tricks for magic sticks. It's Nick Candy Shop chick, and I'm with it. Coke bottle fitted, ain't afraid to go get it, 'cause
you got just what I like. Baby, come a little closer, spend the night. 'Cause I'm feeling you. Tell me what you wanna do. The more I see you, the more you're looking sexy. You ain't shy, baby boy, come test me. 'Cause I wanna turn you out. Make you want my love.
spine when I feel your touch. Kiss me soft on my neck, now I'm lost in your lust. It's like Bobby and Whitney, J and B, Bonnie and Clyde, you and me, down the ride. Hit the 5 and put it in 5. You're touching me right, I'm making you high. The pearl fitted just right. Wanna go toe to toe, blow for blow. I go round with your boy, wanna go.
The more I see you, the more you're looking sexy. You ain't shy, baby boy, come test me. Cause I wanna be the one to turn you out. Make you want my love.
When I look into your eyes,
you know that I want you.
You can tell from my vibe.
You know that I hate you. Cause I wanna be the one to turn you out. Make you want my love.
What's this tingle down my spine when I feel your touch? Kiss me soft on my neck, now I'm lost in your lust.
Cause I wanna be the one to turn you out. Make you want my love.
Yeah. Now you know.
I wanna be the one you want.
I want you. I need you. Yeah. Did you? Nikki, yeah. Come on.
Gotta be, oh baby, if you want a girl like me.
Walking gang walk, kids talking gang talk. Walking gang walk, kids talking gang talk. Walking gang walk.
Hey, welcome back to Kids Talk Gang Talk. I am your host, Jennifer Lee Trendowski, and we are back with Roberto and Nikki. Now, we have some questions for Roberto. You are a record producer.
Yeah.
You are a songwriter.
Yeah.
And
musical director.
Musical director.
Yeah.
And manager, too, I guess, right?
What'd you say?
Manager, too?
Yeah, I'm doing some kind of management.
Now, you have worked with some really big names, as I've been told. People like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah,
what other names?
I work with Stevie Wonder, Al Jarreau, Dizzy Gillespie.
In what way?
In which way? With Stevie Wonder, I wrote 2 songs with him.
Wow.
And I play keyboards.
Mm-hmm.
With Dizzy, I produced the last album before he died.
Mm-hmm.
With different type of people. With Al Jarreau, we've done 2 songs. You understand? And I'm trying to collaborate all the time with different type of music because I like different music. I like from jazz to soul to rap. Hip hop is the main thing you like for sure.
Now, as a producer, you also have your own record label
Yeah.
called Solid Sound Productions.
Yeah, Solid Sound Productions is my production company, and we're trying to do, working with different type of people, and I'm doing development. Different type of artists. Like
with different styles of
Nikki.
music.
Right. Like we're trying to find people that have a really good talent, and at the same time, be positive about what they want to do. And at the same time, we start to work with them and develop the whole situation.
So what would be the process? Say you had just met Nikki. What would be the process you would go through with your company to help develop an artist?
Okay, the process is first you have to see if this is real what she or he want to do. Okay, this is the main thing. Because if you're thinking only in the money, it's a very long way to reach that. Okay, now the main thing is you have this kind of passion to do it and the patience to go for it. And just take the time and release yourself. Trying to do better yourself every single day. You understand? We helping, we doing all what is developed. Co-writing the song or helping to write the song or later to write the song. So we're doing all the production until we put it on the level we know we can open the door. You understand? And put it out there.
So you kind of help them along with the journey.
Yeah.
And go with them side by
side. We're doing the dirty work, but.
Now, do a lot of artists expect you guys to do all the work? Do you find that?
No. Now the industry changed a lot. It's not what's like before. Okay, they was trying to develop like Motown and all other companies. What are they doing now? They put the money in somebody else develop. And after you bring it back to them. This is exactly how the game is.
Now, once you've created an album for an artist, what do you do? What would be the next step? Do you sell it to stores? How does that work?
No, what are we doing? We're doing an independent, what are we doing with my company? We're doing an independent album, like we do with Nikki. And after what are we doing is we signing a license deal with the major company. We're going to Sony, BMG, anyone.
Right.
Okay, they doing all the distribution and promotion.
So sort of like an independent film company going to one of the
exactly,
big studios.
Like independent label from the company.
When did you first start your label?
Oh, I started a long time ago. I started in New York.
Oh.
Yeah, I started. France was in France.
Mm-hmm.
For France, we came to New York because I was living between New York and France before. And after, for now 8 years, we're living over here.
Oh, wow.
We established over here.
When did you first move to New York? How old are you when you moved to the U.S.?
Oh, when I moved to New York, I was a kid.
When you were little.
Yeah.
Okay. How many artists do you have on your label right now?
Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
And are they just U.S.? They're artists from the U.S.?
Yeah,
from
yes.
Los
We
Angeles?
have artists from New York. We're going to try to develop 2 parallel Latino part of the company too. We have Nikki for sure. You know, someone at this moment. We have Doja, is another singer. She was on the program before. We have Dax Brooks, who's an excellent singer, and it's more soulish kind of music. And we have a singer. Named Tasha.
Okay. And as a musical director, you've also traveled a lot. Is that because you like to travel, or you do that as part of your business?
Okay, first part, I love to travel. I love to know exactly another language. I speak myself 5 languages.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? And the good thing is, you know, when you talk to other people, you're going to see other cultures. It's like you cultivate yourself. You can talk to anybody in the same kind of level. You know what you're talking about. You're not going to tourists to take pictures. If you know you're going inside to a society, you know, something exactly what's happening. And it's important, all that, I think, for, you know, cultivate yourself. And after in this business, you can, you know, bring all that to the artist, and the artist can, you know, work it out.
We're going to take another quick break, and we're going to be right back just to wrap it up for these guys. Stay with us.
Emergency. Doctors you've never met will have only moments to make decisions about your care. They'll need information quickly, your conditions, allergies, medications, physician and family contacts. But you may be unconscious or in so much pain that you can't recall critical details, and the risk of complications can increase significantly. Medic Alert provides this information within seconds. Help us help you by wearing the Medic Alert emblem. Call now for free information.
Welcome back to Kids Talk Gang Talk. I'm your host, Jennifer Lee Trandowski, and we have Nikki Monroe and Roberto Valencia here with us today. I'd like to ask you guys, going on the more serious side of things, there's a lot of kids out there now, no matter Los Angeles or any part of the world, that might be struggling as a teenager, trying to find their path, trying to find the right direction to go to. And we also know that there's a lot of things out in the world that may be leading them in the wrong direction. So what one piece of advice would you give to a teenager out there who's kind of lost, who's looking for the right path to take?
I would say definitely to stay close to their family, and definitely if they have that support system and that guidance, to definitely stay with that and really look up to their family, whoever it may be, whether it's their parents or their aunts or uncles. Stay close to that unit, because you really need people that care about you, that you can trust, in order to really trust in. And with that foundation and the strong family foundation, I think they can make the correct decisions. And I think from that foundation, they can do well. Stay away from just listening to certain peers, because I know a lot of times kids, you could just fall into the wrong circles. And if you fall into the wrong circle, try to get back into your family and really maintain that foundation. My advice.
Yeah, I think this is the main thing. I mean, the family is the main thing. I mean, it's the foundation for everything. You know, I mean, you're growing up basic in your foundation. You know, so, I mean, it's the same we were talking about the artists. You need to have a strong foundation. Maybe you don't have your parents. Maybe you have, you know, your uncle, or you have your aunt, or a close friend. You understand? But this is what are going to help you to growing up. You understand? Because, you know, we see a lot of things on TV, you know, some of the movies, but this is only movie on TV. You know what I'm saying? It's not the street. When you're in the street, it's a different jungle. So you have to know how to deal with all that. And you have one important thing, like I was saying, Nikki, before, you have to believe in yourself. I mean,
now, if there was a kid out there who, I know a ton of kids who would love to be singers, rappers, writers, and they don't necessarily know what to do. They say, I can't do that. It seems so far away. What would be one step they could take to actually start going towards a career in the arts?
Start to do things.
Just start doing it.
Just do it. That's it. Just do it. I mean, you know, you go for it. Just do it. I mean, you're going to be there. You're going to know exactly when you're playing the game. You're going to know if you can do it, yes or no.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. You know, I mean, if you're going over there and you say, no, I can't, this is the first barrier you'll have.
And you got to be consistent. Like,
Exactly.
no matter what, you
Yeah.
have to keep on going.
You got to do it. You got to be consistent, have that passion, and then success will follow.
Exactly.
Yes.
I want to thank you guys so much for being with us, Roberto and Nikki. Good luck
Thank
with
you.
you guys in everything. And we're going to close off the show by seeing one last video by Nikki called Prove It. Thank you so much for joining us on Kids Talk Gang Talk. I want to thank everybody for being here. Please always stay focused. Remember these words of wisdom. Keep walking in the light of peace. I'm your host, Jennifer Lee Trendowski. That's a wrap. Thanks, guys.
Here's your chance, don't front, break me off. Make it do what it do. Wanna take a ride, show and prove. Yeah, I ain't got time for your frontin' and all that. I'm a cold piece of work and your line's a throwback. So hold that, take that, back then make that a better line or come a better time. Ain't your average dime. Gotta fight in long lines for my shine. Price is real hot to get mine, so get it right, get it tight, get it right. Make it hype. When you ride, make it live. Treat your sex game like a chess game. Strategic, every move like you mean it. Make me believe it. Show me things I ain't seen before. Turn this whole damn place to a rodeo. When I move, you move. Just like that. I like the type of cat that know how to react. Pull up with the yak, take a sip and sit back. Watch your baby girl shake like that. Now you can catch me in my drop top. If you can't, 80 on the gas, pop up. Here's your chance, everybody go riled up. Make it do what it do. If you's a real thug, show it prove. You might see me at the hot spot. On the floor, dip it low, watch it pop up. Here's your chance, don't fight, go me off. Make it do what it do. Wanna take a ride, show it prove. When I step up in the spot, multiple lips drop cause I'm hot. Nick Monroe gets paid. They breaking me off with multiple trips and things. Watches and rings with multiple carats that bling. Cause you fiending for my body, while I'm sipping that Bacardi, and the eyes don't lie, boo. I can see how you want it, now you're feeling on my thighs too. It ain't just you. Got a bottle on nice up in the back room, get your mind right. Wanna fill up on my tattoo, step your game up. I ain't messing with no wannabe player. Need a hustler to ride for mine. Not a buster, schemes and lies. I leave you dry. Pass by in my coupe, head still spinning, got your mind in the loop. You can catch me in my drop top. If you can't, 80 on the gas, pop up. Here's your chance, don't fight, go riled up. Make it do what it do. If you's a real thug, show it prove. You might see me at the hot spot. On the floor, dip it low, watch it pop up. Here's your chance, don't fight, go off. Make it do what it do. Wanna take a ride, show and prove. You can catch me in my drop top. If you can't, 80 on the gas, pop up. Here's your chance, don't fight, go riled up. Make it do what it do. If you's a real thug, show and prove. You might see me at the hot spot. On the floor, dip it low, watch it pop up. Here's your chance, don't fight, go me off. Make it do what it do. Wanna take a ride, show and prove. Go down. Yeah. Nikki Monroe. Everybody go down. Feel this. Solid sound. Nikki Monroe.